Okay, all right. So we're gonna dive into a new topic right here. This is solving absolute value equation, and this is the level one. It's the simplest you can find, and let's make sure that we can do the simple stuff before we do the harder stuff for the later on question. Now, the thing about absolute value is that you have to really understand what it means. So whenever we have something like this, what we are really saying is that this thing right here in between the two absolute value symbol, it's like absolute value of this thing, the highlighted part, it's equal to 11. But the highlighted part could be what? Well, it could be 11 because absolute value of 11, it's 11, right? Absolute value of 11, it's 11. But it can also be the other alternative, which is absolute value of negative 11. It's also 11. So now we are thinking, well, we have two possibilities. Which one is which? And the answer is, we don't know. And how do we deal with this kind of dilemma? Let's work out both possibilities. So we say, all right, when you have the absolute value part on the left by itself, okay, the key thing is by itself, we can now generate two statements. We can say, well, guess what? 3x minus 4, the highlighted part, okay, the highlighted part, so they can see it better. The highlighted part, it's equal to 11. Or the highlighted part, it's equal to negative 11. Again, we don't know which one is the case, so we're going to consider both, okay, possibilities. So if you're doing absolute value equations, solving them, and you don't have two possibilities, I would say, well, something is really wrong, okay? So now we just go ahead and solve it as if it's just a regular equation. We add 4 on both sides. So sorry, this could be 15 on the right. So 3x is equal to 15, and then we divide it by 3 on both sides. So 15 divided by 3, it's 5. So we have x equals to 5. And we have what? 3x, and then add 4 on both sides. That would give us negative 7. And then x is equal to negative 7 over 3, because we want to divide it by 3 to get rid of the 3 from 3x. Now, are these two our solutions? Now, under usual circumstances, they will be our solution, but you know, sometimes we just have to check, because it may be an extraneous solution, meaning that, yeah, you find it, but it actually doesn't work. So let me just go ahead and do a quick check. And when you do the check, make sure you are putting it back to the original equation, which is the one with the absolute value symbol. And when you substitute, make sure that you have the parentheses, okay, to do the substitution. So we say, all right, let's go ahead and do the check. So we say 3 times 5, it's 15. Minus 4, it's equal to 11. Now we're not finding x here, we're checking. So we do not have two possibilities here. We just do the PEMDAS thing. Okay, just want to find out if the left is equal to the right. So we say 50 minus 4, it's 11. So absolute value of 11, it's equal to 11, which is 11, it's equal to 11. We say, hey, that is indeed a true statement. Let's put a smiley face next to it. We're happy. It's true. So x equals to 5. Good. It's a solution. All right. Now, what about the one on the right hand side, the negative one? Well, let's go ahead and test it out. And we say absolute value of 3 times negative 7 over 3 minus 4. It's equal to 11. And then we have well, 3 and 3 will cancel each other out. So 1 and 1. So you would end up with a negative 7 minus 4 within the absolute, between the absolute value symbol. So you have absolute value of negative 11 equals to 11. And absolute value of 11, negative 11 is indeed 11. So we say, hey, guys, that's true too. So that means this is our solution. So we have two solutions right here. And if you happen to need to graph this on the number line, so we'll say, all right, just go ahead, because X could be both 5 or -7/3. So what you can do is to simply go ahead with two closed circles there. That would do it. That would do it. So again, whenever you do solving inequality equations, oh, no, sorry, my bad, absolute value equations, make sure you understand why. I think that's the most important thing. Don't just repeat the step. Make sure you understand the why we have two possibilities. Okay, because when we have an absolute value of something equals to 11, the something, the highlighted part right there, could be either 11 or -11. That would both yield 11 on the right hand side. That's why we explore the possibilities down below. Now, this thinking is going to be very crucial as we go toward the questions like number 28 and 30. All right, it's going to be very crucial. I'm telling you. Okay, I'm telling you, it's going to be very crucial. So the next one is going to be question number 25. Okay, question number 25. So if you need help for 25, let's just keep rolling.